Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure. First up, Magine, holding a fortune in the palm of your hand, disguised as a humble, everyday coin. It's not gold, not silver, yet it could be worth millions. We're talking about a 1971 Jefferson nickel. A coin that, under the right circumstances, could become one of the rarest, most valuable treasures in American numismatics. It looks ordinary at first glance, but some of these nickels carry secrets that elevate them into the realm of the ultra-rare. If you're lucky enough to have the right one, you could go from zero to billionaire, literally overnight. Not every 1971 Jefferson nickel is worth a fortune, but the extremely rare variants are the ones that collectors would battle over in high-stakes auctions. A minting anomaly, a double-die error, an off-center strike, or even an extremely high-grade uncirculated finish can transform this simple coin into a legendary artifact. These aren't myths, they're authenticated rarities, documented by sharp-eyed collectors and appraisers who know the potential of such minting miracles. What makes it worth millions? So what pushes the value of a 5-cent coin into the millions? It's a mix of rarity, error type, condition, and provenance. A Jefferson nickel with a full steps designation, where the steps on Monticello are clearly defined, is already considered rare in the 1971 series. Add to that a double die error, or a unique off-metal strike, and you're looking at a coin so unique that it becomes a one-of-one in existence. These are the coins that don't just end up in collections, they end up in museums and headlines. This isn't just about the metal. This coin holds historical, emotional, and cultural significance. Struck during a time of change in America, bearing the powerful words, liberty and in God we trust, it connects deeply to the American spirit. Owning such a coin is like possessing a sliver of American history, one that appreciates in value year after year, and one that no collector can resist. Eye for detail, eye for destiny. You don't need to be a seasoned collector to uncover this hidden gem. Many of these coins lie forgotten in jars, change drawers, or inherited boxes of coins passed down through generations. The key is awareness. Know what to look for. Sharp minting details, pristine condition, or even rare mint marks like the elusive S for San Francisco, or missing mint marks entirely. It's not fantasy. It's about being in the right place with the right coin. Picture this. You discover that the nickel you've had for years is one of these rare types. You contact an expert, get it graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC, and find out it's worth over $1 million. It hits auction, makes waves, in the numismatic community, and you walk away with life-changing wealth. That's not just money. That's a new house. Your children's future secured. The kind of wealth that makes dreams come true. The biggest mistake you can make is letting it go for face value or a few bucks. Coins like this don't belong in vending machines or donation jars. They belong under glass, in high-security vaults, or showcased in prestigious collections. The right 1971 Jefferson nickel isn't just a coin. It's a financial instrument, an heirloom, and a legacy you could pass down through generations. Let this be your wake-up call. That ordinary-looking nickel in your possession might be more valuable than gold, more powerful than you could ever imagine. Take a second look. Get it checked. You might just be holding the key to a fortune, one that can change your destiny in the blink of an eye. Because sometimes, the universe hides its greatest treasures in plain sight. Second deep in the everyday jingling of spare change, there exists a silent king. A coin cloaked in modesty but forged in rarity, the 1972 Jefferson nickel. This isn't just another 5-cent piece, it's a ticking treasure chest, a metallic miracle that could rocket you from the ordinary to unimaginable wealth. Yes, a single 1972 nickel could be the gatekeeper to a life you never dared to dream. And if you own the right one, you might be holding the golden key to overnight billionaire status. The secret life of a coin on the surface, the 1972 Jefferson nickel, looks unremarkable. The familiar face of Thomas Jefferson, the bold inscription, liberty, the sacred words, in God we trust. But beneath that surface lies a secret known only to serious collectors and elite numismatists. Certain versions of this coin, minted with rare errors, or preserved in flawless, untouched condition, are so rare that their value transcends normal estimation. These are not merely coins, they are once-in-a-generation discoveries. What makes this specific coin worth millions? Rare errors. We're talking about double-die obverses, where the lettering and profile show a haunting, ghost-like duplication. Or maybe it's a dramatic off-center strike, a coin stamped on the wrong metal, or a proof mistakenly released into circulation. These quirks, born in the chaos of high-speed minting, create unrepeatable rarities, and collectors, hungry for one-of-a-kind treasures, will pay fortunes, sometimes millions, for these anomalies. The power of condition. Grade determines greatness. Even without errors, a 1972 Jefferson nickel in perfect mint state condition can be a financial powerhouse. If your coin has razor-sharp details, untouched surfaces, and that elusive full steps grade, where every step of Monticello is crisp and unbroken, you're looking at a coin that can skyrocket in value. Combine rarity with pristine preservation, and you're holding something that transcends money. It becomes an artifact of perfection. Some versions of the 1972 Jefferson nickel are so rare that fewer than a dozen may exist in the entire world. These are the coins that get featured in auction house catalogs, that command headlines when sold, and that collectors travel across countries to acquire. In these elite numismatic circles, the right nickel is like a winning lottery ticket, but with historical prestige and tangible legacy. Its wealth wrapped in copper nickel. Beyond its material value, the 1972 Jefferson nickel is a time capsule from an era of transition in American history. It carries the weight of a nation's ideals, liberty, trust, and resilience, all engraved in timeless fashion. Owning this coin isn't just about money. It's about holding a slice of the American soul. And that emotional, historical connection only magnifies its desirability and power. Right now, someone could be walking around with this coin in their wallet, unknowingly holding a financial revolution. Don't let that someone be you. Look through your drawers, your piggy banks, your inherited collections. You may just stumble upon a piece of metal that will rewrite your destiny. With proper grading and authentication, your 1972 nickel could earn headlines and earn you millions. This is your call to action. If you have a 1972 Jefferson nickel, do not, under any circumstance, spend it without inspection. Don't trade it, don't dismiss it, and don't underestimate it. Have it evaluated by a trusted coin grading service. Because in a world full of digital dreams, sometimes the path to real fortune is hiding in the weight of a 5-cent piece. And one rare coin could change your life forever. Third, not all treasures are locked away in vaults or buried under ancient sands. Some live quietly in your pocket change. The 1973 Jefferson nickel with the Denver mint mark, D, is a coin wrapped in mystery, legacy, and untapped wealth. This seemingly modest 5-cent piece carries an aura of unimaginable fortune. Under the right circumstances, it could be worth millions. That's right, this nickel, this everyday-looking coin, could flip your entire destiny like a coin toss in fate's own hands. This isn't fiction or exaggerated fantasy. There are specific versions of the 1973 D Jefferson nickel that, due to rare minting errors, exceptional preservation, or unique anomalies, have become the stuff of numismatic legend. Most people wouldn't look twice, but a sharp eye sees what others don't. A single flaw, a rare strike, or a perfect grade could elevate this humble coin to a 7-figure marvel. One coin, one moment, one life-altering discovery. The D. That defines destiny. That small D mint mark, Denver, might seem ordinary, but in 1973, some nickels minted there contained rare anomalies that defy replication. Whether it's a doubled die that causes words like liberty or in God we trust to shimmer with a shadowy echo, or an off-metal strike that renders the coin lighter or heavier than standard, these rarities are hunted by collectors with deep pockets. And when they find one, bidding wars erupt, fortunes change, legacies are built. Let's say your 1973 D nickel isn't an error coin. Don't stop there. The grade of your coin, its condition, is everything. If it's in mint state, never circulated, untouched by time, and especially if it earns the elite full steps grade, where each stair on Monticello is visibly sharp and unbroken. It could fetch tens of thousands, even more at auction. Combine that with a known error, and you've got something beyond rare. You've got a numismatic unicorn. What makes the 1973D Jefferson nickel so intoxicating to collectors is that we still don't know how many rare variants truly exist. Some might be sitting in old coin jars waiting to be discovered by someone with patience and a vision. Others may have already passed through hands unaware of their value. It's not just a coin. It's a puzzle, a myth, a legend waiting for the right person to wake it up and unleash its true worth. Beyond monetary value, this coin is a storyteller. The year 1973 was a turning point in American culture. Transition, innovation, and turbulence. To own a perfect 1973D Jefferson nickel is to hold a preserved sliver of that era. It's a patriotic relic forged in the spirit of liberty and trust, and when combined with its monetary potential, it becomes a living testament to the extraordinary, hidden in the ordinary. You could be sitting on a coin that transforms your life. Don't let ignorance be your loss. Have your 1973D Jefferson nickel inspected by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. A professional examination could reveal what your naked eye can't. That little 5-cent piece in your drawer might not just pay for coffee. It could pay for your dreams, your home, your freedom, your future. It's not just change. It's a chance. This is your moment. A 1973D. Jefferson nickel isn't just money. It's magic wrapped in metal. It holds the power to turn an ordinary day into the greatest day of your life. So search your stash, flip through your collection, revisit that old coin box from your grandfather. Because if you find the right 1973D, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding your miracle. And miracles like this don't come around often. Fourth, what if I told you that a small forgotten nickel from 1974 could be your golden ticket to untold riches? Sounds like a fairy tale, right? But within the world of rare coins, this isn't fiction. It's fact. The 1974 Jefferson nickel, carrying the timeless phrase "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," may seem like pocket change. But in rare cases, this coin can possess such unique characteristics that its value skyrockets into the millions. Yes, you read that right. Millions. In the most unlikely corners of America, inside drawers, old jars, and inherited boxes, lie forgotten coins with unimaginable value. Among them, a few elite 1974 Jefferson nickels shine like diamonds in the dust. Some were struck with mint errors so rare, they've become legendary among collectors. Others are preserved so perfectly that they're considered once-in-a-lifetime finds. If you're lucky enough to hold one, you may be sitting on a life-altering fortune. Rarity born in the mint, the U.S. Mint produces coins at breathtaking speed, and in this high-pressure process, accidents can happen. For collectors, these mistakes are miracles. A 1974 Jefferson nickel with a double die, where words like Liberty or Jefferson's eye appear doubled, is considered a prized gem. Others may have been struck off-center, missing key elements, or even minted on the wrong metal. These rare variants can demand outrageous prices from those chasing perfection. Even without errors, a flawless 1974 Jefferson nickel can turn heads. If your coin is in mint condition, shiny, sharp, and untouched by circulation, it could be worth thousands. But if it has the ultra-rare, full steps grading, where the steps on Monticello are completely visible and uninterrupted, your coin enters a different league. The top-grade examples are fought over at auctions, sometimes fetching hundreds of thousands, if not millions, depending on demand and rarity. What makes these coins so explosive in value is not just rarity, it's demand. Serious collectors and investors around the world are always on the hunt for the perfect nickel. The right 1974 Jefferson nickel can be the crown jewel of a collection, a trophy piece, or even an investment asset that grows in value year after year. This is not just a coin. It's a silent asset, a hidden vault of wealth, waiting to be uncovered. A piece of history with power. The year 1974 was steeped in political, economic, and cultural transformation. Each Jefferson nickel struck that year carries a pulse of American history. It represents not just monetary value, but a symbol of resilience, liberty, and trust. To own a rare 1974 nickel is to own a piece of that past, preserved forever in metal, and mystery. And when combined with million-dollar potential, it becomes nothing short of a relic of power. Don't trade gold for pennies. Here's the warning you need to remember. Never underestimate your coin. Many people have unknowingly spent these rare nickels for their face value, 5 cents, without realizing they were giving away a piece of fortune. Don't let that happen to you. If you have a 1974 Jefferson nickel, especially one that looks different, untouched or strangely minted, get it inspected. The few dollars you spend on certification could return a reward beyond your wildest imagination. The next millionaire might not come from stocks or lottery tickets. It could come from someone like you, who simply checked their change. That 1974 Jefferson nickel sitting in your palm could be the miracle that changes your life. A tiny coin, a big discovery, and a future forever rewritten. So check carefully, look closely, and remember, the road to fortune might just begin with 5 cents.